was incarcerated when I was 5 years old. By the time I got out of prison at 18, all my relatives were gone too. The only thing my father left me was an old wooden box. Inside was a check and proof of shares in an international conglomerate and a letter in his own handwriting. The letter told the truth about how we were killed and included a group photo of the person who killed us. At the end of the letter, my father hoped that I could forgive them, but when I looked at the photo, I swore that I would avenge my parents' death. Under the pseudonym Emily, I rented the villa I had lived in as a child in a wealthy seaside neighborhood. Today, the villa's owner, Dia, is one of the people who killed my father. I secretly followed Dia to a hotel and accidentally saw Conrad there. I improvised a plan, pretended to be a hotel waiter to enter their room, and added something to Conrad's soup when he wasn't looking. Shortly afterward, while he was making out with Dia, he suddenly had a heart attack and collapsed on the floor. An ambulance arrived quickly and took Conrad away. I watched from a distance and deliberately walked over to say hello to Dia.
My God, is this your husband?
She looked panicked, turned, and squeezed into the crowd to escape. When Victoria arrived at the hospital, she learned that her husband had just eaten something bad and was not seriously hurt. But she notices that he's wearing hotel pajamas, and he said earlier that he was going golfing. She immediately realized what had happened, grabbed him by the collar, and gave him a stern warning.
Don't do it again.
A few days later, local power players were hosting a charity banquet on a cruise ship. I entered the venue with the help of a friend and met Victoria. She enthusiastically introduces her good friend Dia. I say straight out that we met yesterday.
Yesterday at the South Fork Inn. I hope your husband's feeling better.
Victoria saw that Dia was silent and embarrassed and sensed a problem on the spot. She returned the Van Gogh painting that Dia had given her in public and had security kick her off the cruise ship. Two old friends of over 10 years broke up. I then turned my sights on Victoria's only son, Daniel, because in the video of his father's interrogation, the first person to come forward to frame him was Victoria, his father's most trusted female secretary. What I didn't know was that my true identity had been recognized, and that person was sneaking into my home at the moment.